Santa Clarita is gearing up to celebrate our nation's independence. Find out what's happening here at home next. I'm Ryan Haslam with your SCV NewsBreak for Tuesday, July 3rd. Santa Clarita sheriffs will be on high alert this 4th of July, ready to cite anyone found with, selling, or exploding fireworks in Santa Clarita. Although safe and sane fireworks can be purchased just north of SCV in Palmdale, local sheriffs are reminding residents that all fireworks are illegal within city limits and in unincorporated areas of the county. Violators could face fines of up to $1,000 and up to a year in county jail. You can enjoy pyrotechnics legally, though, during the City of the Santa Clarita's annual 4th of July fireworks show at the Westfield Valencia Town Center. Show starts Wednesday evening at 9:15. And while we may enjoy bombs bursting in air as part of our Independence Day celebrations, our family pets don't quite see it that way. Fireworks can terrify animals, causing them to hide or worse, run away. In fact, the 5th of July is when the largest number of stray animals turn up at shelters nationwide.
We only have 48 kennels, you know, and if all the dogs that get out are huge, big shepherds and Labradors and things that need a whole kennel to themselves, we're going to run out of space really quickly. So please, everybody, bring your outdoor dog in. Keep them safe, keep them confined, you know, and turn on the radio, turn on some, you know, music in the background, something like that, just to keep them calm.
Yeah, that's
but
great
please bring
advice.
them in. We don't need any more dogs in the shelter.
During previous 4th of July celebrations, the Goldcrest Paseo Bridge has served as a popular viewing area during the Santa Clarita fireworks show. However, this year, the 25-year-old bridge located in the Summit neighborhood at Del Monte Drive and Goldcrest Drive will be off limits. The city will temporarily close the wooden bridge as a precaution. The Goldcrest Paseo Bridge will reopen at 8 a.m. Thursday. It's scheduled to be replaced with a metal bridge next spring. It'll be a busy morning in Newhall Wednesday as thousands are expected to line up to watch this year's 4th of July parade. Getting there might pose a slight headache for drivers. Road crews are expected to start closing down streets along the parade route around 7 a.m. Here's a list of closures expected to be in effect through 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Both directions of Main Street from Pine to Lyons Avenue from San Fernando Road to Orchard Village Road, and also in both directions. Old Orchard from Lyons to 16th Street as well as 16th Street will all be closed to drivers until the parade is over. To see a map of this year's parade route, log on to scvparade.com. In other news, the county coroner's office has identified the teenager killed this weekend on Pyramid Lake as 16-year-old Harut Emmanuel Shabazian of Hollywood. Earlier this week, he was described by Los Angeles County Sheriff's deputies as Russian citizen. His father, who lives in Moscow, has been notified of his son's death. Shabazian died after a collision that occurred on the lake Sunday afternoon. Officials say his personal watercraft collided with a 21-foot ski boat around 3:45 in the afternoon. A passenger on the watercraft was critically injured as well. His status is unknown. Howard Buck McKeon's district director, Bob Howder, has left the 25th District Congressman's staff after 5 years. A McKeon spokesperson said Howder decided to pursue other opportunities and will always remain a part of the McKeon family. Howder has been long involved with Republican politics, but recently had a setback when neither he nor his wife Lynn were re-elected to the 38th Assembly District Republican Central Committee. Howder had served as chairman. Now for your weather. We saw cooler temperatures in low 80s and light winds in Santa Clarita today. More mild temperatures are in store for the 4th of July and Thursday, along with a steady breeze that's expected to stick around through Friday. That's when we'll see temperatures start to climb into the 90s. By Saturday, it'll be downright hot at 96 degrees and even hotter on Sunday and Monday with highs around 99. We now have sports with Dave Caldwell. Dave?
Former Valencia High boys basketball coach Greg Hayes and two of his former players, Stevie Sansoni and James Glass, have just experienced something remarkable. The three were part of a basketball team that spent 2 weeks touring China and North Korea as part of a goodwill mission of friendship and peace from the United States.
And there's just been a dream of guys who've lived in South Korea, China, Americans who have played overseas, who said, we want to get to North Korea, and sports is the best way, and we want to do it for friendship and peace and break down barriers. So it's been a dream of those guys, and it just happened to be that I asked at the right time, right place.
Getting into China to play basketball games may have been unheard of 30 years ago. Today, those barriers have been brought down, mostly. North Korea, however, is a different story. Since the end of the Korean War in 1953, only an estimated 2,500 Westerners have been allowed in.
Well, certainly the Chinese in Beijing are used to athletes from other countries, especially since the Olympics and many other events. But they were still very good with us and very friendly. We've got a good relationship, you can tell. North Korea, it started with distance, and by the end of the trip, it was friendship and openness and shared laughter and shared stories and ideas and communication, shared high fives, which we felt like we brought to North Korea. So people smiled, and they really enjoyed us, and we enjoyed them.
The reactions of the North Korean people to Hayes, Sansoni, Glass, and the entire team was cold at the beginning.
We were told by our tour guides that we were different than any other group just about they'd seen. And so we had, just because how friendly we were and maybe outgoing, because sports broke down those barriers. So as a result, we had a lot of interaction with the people, probably more than other groups that go into North Korea, which was really enjoyable. We loved the kids, and the more we enjoyed the kids, the more adults warmed up to us and saw how caring and friendly we were with them.
You can read more about this remarkable trip into North Korea at scvnews.com. And that's our look at sports.
All right, thank you, Dave. That's all the news we have for today. For a full list of 4th of July events happening in and around Santa Clarita, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Have a safe and happy 4th of July, everyone. Thanks for watching. I'm Ryan Haslam.